hopefully the Star Wars universe has Allstate insurance because there's going to be a lot of mayhem. Everyone, welcome back to the first ever Maul-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with a trailer breakdown, the Maul Shadow Lord. Oh, come on. The Yub Nub, was that what that
was? Yeah. We're just celebrating. What? There it is.
Yep.
But I do like the Nub Nub one, though. We could have went with that.
Yep. Too. And so we knew I was expecting this to come out, the show to come out soon. Like I was like, usually animated shows come out like
spring,
late winter, early spring, whatever type of thing. And so I was expecting it, but we got it, and they gave us a little teaser trailer saying that we were getting a trailer. So that was super exciting. And so if you are listening or watching, go check out our reaction videos on YouTube. A lot of fun. I was hooting and hollering during that trailer. Super exciting. So go check those out. You know, once again, Drew has more views than me. Bunch of bullcrap, but whatever. But yeah, go check that out. A lot of fun. I don't think there's anything else to announce. We might as well just kind of jump into it.
No. Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
But I kind of want to start with the article on StarWars.com about the series.
Okay.
Because it'd be kind of hard to kind of like go through the trailer and just try and go back and forth. So, so it looks like that this entire show takes place on one planet. How does that make you feel, Drew?
I'm not a big fan because it's not Tatooine. So.
Why would we be on Tatooine?
That's fair.
He was already there once, and he doesn't need to go back. Except he does go back.
It's Star Wars, not Planet Wars.
He goes back in Rebels to Tatooine to go fight Obi-Wan. And spoiler alert,
he
didn't leave. How about that? He stayed and didn't leave. What's up, Reed? In the chat. But yes, so the planet is called Janix, Janix, and so it seems that this is. I'm guessing he goes there like in the first episode, and so what we get description is it's 1 part Gotham, 1 part Metropolis, and 100% Star Wars.
That's in the article.
Yeah,
they reference Gotham. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So. What does it say? It says it's a city essentially built into a crater on this planet that is untouched by the Empire. It's got a functioning democracy and a law enforcement doing a good job of policing their own community. It's a rich environment for crime and gangsters, but so far there's been a very peaceful accord between all of them in the interest of business. Ooh. So things are going good, and I think someone's going to show up and
throw a wrench in the
tip the scales, and there's not going to be a peaceful accord of balance. So,
and stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah. So, because it says earlier in the article somewhere that he's basically just trying to like revitalize his crime syndicate. So he had the Shadow Collective, I believe it was called, back during the Clone Wars, and then we see in season 7. During the Siege of Mandalore, he talks to all the head of all the syndicates, like, hey, let's just go into hiding for a little bit. Things are getting a little hot out here, so let's go into hiding. And so I think this is just when he is going to start revitalizing that. And so he goes somewhere that has a ton of gangsters and crime syndicates and stuff like that to get it going. But also something from the article that I think is super interesting is so when we watch this trailer, we're kind of thinking, oh, this is just Clone Wars animation, and it's just better and better. It's the same as what they do in like the Tales series and like Bad
Mhm.
Batch and all that stuff. It's the same style that just gets better and better. And so it is. If you watch it, it is the same style, but they're switching it up a bit. And so it says in here, blah blah blah. Cinematography, lighting, and VFX director Joel Aron really took it up a notch with going back to the practical ways of capturing brush strokes by painting them on glass, shooting them, then strategically placing them in shots.
Ooh.
So there's going to be actual like physical art in the scenes that are like rendered inside of it in the scene. So that's going to be cool.
Well,
And
because you see that in one of the
so there's
shots.
some really interesting when you I watched it on my TV. I get the
Mhm.
trailers on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It looks better, and there's like some scenes with like this dust and like smoke stuff that looked weird in a good way. And so I was like, something's different. And so like they're doing this. So like we get that with the Clone Wars animation stuff, that paint style, like textures are very painted. And like I remember watching Tales of the Jedi with like the episode where Ahsoka is born and is a little like 2-year-old, and
Mhm.
like people's like faces like looked like textured paint strokes. Like it was like,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
so it's not an uncommon thing, but now they're taking it up a bit where they're making it more practical, more visually like stunning
Mhm.
with that aesthetic.
Yeah, it's impressive. The chat even said that, like, now that's impressive.
And I think we got this in this next part in Bad Batch, but it also says he even went back to establishing matte paintings on canvas. And so we're gonna have matte paintings in the background, hand painted stuff, just like we see in I think we see it a little bit in Rebels or
Yeah.
in Bad Batch, but it's more like probably digital matte paintings. Where this is gonna seem like it's gonna be more practical.
There's an image in this trailer where you see the Destroyer, and it looks like it's just a painting. Like, it
Right.
looks so cool.
Yep.
Like, I told Will to screenshot that for me so I can have it as my computer. So I'm still waiting for him, but Will,
Well, why
he's a
can't you
little slack.
screenshot it?
Because that's what mods are for, to do our job. So like,
Oh. I wish there was a
Mhm.
way. I'm sure there's some TVs do it. I can't do it on mine, but like screenshot on the TV,
Yeah, so you can have that as like
because then you
your
could have like
loading
a full
screen or whatever,
4K picture off of Disney
and just have it as your background.
and like just download it and have it as like a thing. I wish you could. There's some TVs you
Does
can
yours
do
not do
that.
that?
Mine can't. It's so stupid.
Because
I've tried to look it up and it's not a thing on mine.
oh, that sucks. Because I know the one at my shop has like a thing of like paintings like that, and people think that like our TV is actually just a painting, and then like the next day like it'll be a different painting.
Right.
So
Then also it is a super fast-paced series. We wanted to create an action-packed thrill ride, something that had the rush of a roller coaster. So we do a lot of homages. I don't think I've ever read
homonyms.
that word before, so now I don't know how to pronounce it. To the classic Serial Days, which gave George Lucas the inspiration of Star Wars. So it's interesting. It's going to be like an action-packed thrill ride. It's not. There's not going to be any slow. Like every episode, I feel like there's
Mhm.
going to be crazy scenes. Like there's not going to be any filler episodes. There's not going to be Bad Batch season 2, episode 4 race episodes. um, but yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. That based off the trailer, it's like nonstop action. And I think that's kind of all that. Other than we'll talk about some character stuff later as we go. So we might as well just go to the trailer. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So, first opening scene is like a bird's eye view of this new city, Janix. Did I say it was a city or a planet? I think it was a city. Janix. So it's very bright and colorful. This is like,
Are we starting? We're
yeah.
starting. We're starting. It started.
And so it's very, like I said, very bright, and you can kind of see on the this on that first scene, like it looks
It looks
paint
like a painting.
paint brushing, brush
Yes.
like back. So it's like I'm assuming like they painted like a bird's eye view of what they want, and then they put animated stuff on top of it. And so
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is going to be very reminiscent in a lot of scenes of Visions Volume 2 at Sith episode, where it was like that like artistic paint blots
Mm-hmm.
blots and stuff like this. So I think it's gonna have like some of that kind of thing. Like even with his like lightsaber blade, like it looks like it's like very stylized. It's not just like straight light like a lot most lightsabers are.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm excited to see what this, how much of like this physical painted stuff is going to be like in every scene. Is it just every scene? Is it going to be main scenes or what? But like this scene right here, you can tell that there's paint in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we get to a tea set ceremony, and you see Maul. We assume Maul because he's talking. He says times have changed, and so I know this is like I think I read in the article or whatever that they're basing this off of an actual Japanese like tea ceremony, and so it'll be cool to see if there's going to be other Japanese cultural like
Influences.
influences and whatnot. So if you are like in the Japanese culture and you know all this stuff, as we're watching the show, send in voicemails or post in Discord. You know, oh, this is a Japanese blah blah blah. I'm like, they're just kind of like highlighting that cultural thing. Like that'd be like, cool to like know all that insight. But yeah, tea ceremony, and then we got like this right after that. We have like a Mission Impossible, like walking down the side of a
Mm-hmm.
building with ropes. Like it's pretty cool. And then here you can see the painting thing as well. Like this whole city in the background. This looks like hand painted buildings, and it doesn't really even look Star Warsy. It looks like an actual like futuristic, like in the 80s, like when they would have like a futuristic like city or something. It seems like it looks like that type of
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, there it is. The group of them walking down. I don't know if this is like Maul's people
Yeah. Well,
or if it's like a crime syndicate or if it's like the police that are like trying to like do a mission to like swing in and arrest Maul or something like that.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah, you can't
There's
really
like all
tell.
black. There's like some gold on one of the guys' arms at like 10 seconds. That like kind of looks like he could have tattoos. You know what I mean? Kind of like
I thought it
Maul's
was kind of like
brother
his.
kind of looked.
I don't know. It kind of looks like. Does he have? He doesn't have any horns. I don't think. At the last frame, I don't see any horns. But I think it's just their uniform is this blue and orange or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. But I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and find out. But at 10 seconds again, it says, "I will show you the galaxy for what it is," and then you see a troop for transport. And there's stormtroopers, no clones. Oh, I should mention, I think in the article, which is like my whole timeline thing is now off because
Wait, why?
it says that this show takes place a few years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. So originally they said it was like a year later. Okay.
Oh,
But then in this trailer, we have the Inquisitor that Ahsoka fought,
yep.
which
And another Inquisitor kind of looks like the one that was
no,
like dust in the.
it is Marok. It's the same one. We'll talk about that.
Okay, so there's two that Ahsoka fights then.
Huh?
Because isn't the one in
There's
the
only one
Ahsoka?
Inquisitor that Ahsoka fights, Marok. He's in
Does
this
she-
as well.
But I thought she doesn't she fight one in like the book?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the show.
Well, you see the one with the skull too.
Well, no,
and
that's
it's-
what I'm getting
Oh.
at. So the problem is, I thought that the one that she kills in the Ahsoka animated, like the Tales of the Jedi, like
Mhm.
because that book is supposed to be within that first year, and they kind of replaced the book with, retcon that whole book with the Tales of the Jedi episode. Like,
Mhm.
okay, this is like a year later that Ahsoka kills this Inquisitor, but if the show takes place a few years after episodes 3,
Mhm.
few is 3 years,
Mhm.
typically when
Give or
people think
take.
that. It's
Yeah.
3 to 4 years. So like this is further into the timeline than I thought. Meaning
Which means
Ahsoka
Ahsoka's thing is farther out than we
further in
thought.
than we thought also, which
Mhm.
is,
Not right.
I don't know, because then that would mean the Ahsoka interaction with the Inquisitor might have taken place just at or before the events of Jedi Fallen Order, which takes place 5 years after. So it's just interesting. Like, everyone knows I like my Star Wars timeline years and stuff, like Star Wars math. So now I can't use my Star Wars math now because I don't know what numbers I'm using.
And there's a reason why they don't ever give us the right dates and times and crap
Because then
they
they can
want to
change
do
whatever they want it to
they
be
want,
whenever.
whatever they want. Yep.
So whatever, maybe we'll get more information because like we see here stormtroopers, like we see like the first version of the stormtroopers. We see
Yeah.
those in Bad Batch season 2, I think, when we
Uh-huh.
first see them.
Uh-huh.
I can't, or was it the end of season 1?
The one that we got in trouble for.
Yeah. So I have to go back and look that up specifically, like, because like it was like they found Gregor on that episode, like the clone commandos, and then they also had like the first, we see the stormtroopers for the first time. I thought that was season 2
It was for sure.
of Bad Batch. So like if Bad Batch season 1 takes just right after episode 3, and then like X amount of months later, then season 2 seems to be like after a year into like the second year of the Empire. Like, so we're definitely like, it's aligning with the Bad Batch storyline of when stormtroopers were.
Yeah.
And so it's not the first year.
It's just
Like the
the Ahsoka book is literally not canon at all at this point.
Yeah, like it's technically canon, but it can't be
It's-
because it completely
it can't
contradicts the thing.
It's like so much.
It's whatever.
Sad.
But
it's not whatever. We wasted time reading that.
it wasn't a waste. It was still a fine book. It wasn't the best book.
Honestly,
it
wasn't the worst book I've read from Star Wars. That's for sure.
But so like one of the things, like the animation things that I noticed that just like stood out. Reed says you'll never waste time reading.
Girl, read that last book we read.
Empire or Master of Evil that we reviewed last week. Yeah, go check that out if you're listening and you haven't listened to that. We read a book. Not the best Star Wars book of all time. But here,
what was your overall opinion on this one, real quick?
Oh, the Mace Windu book, The Glass Abyss. I think we gave it a fairly good.
We liked it.
I think yeah. Did
I?
I think so.
You know what's really sad though? I don't remember anything about this book.
It's like, remember like underground in that big huge city city in the cave, and it's like has its own atmosphere, and then like there's like the silkworms. And
the art is, once again, their covers are awesome.
Right. And I was looking at, I've been reading our next book, which we're doing a review in 2 weeks for our Valentine's Day special, The Princess and the Scoundrel. And I was counting my Star Wars books, and Princess and the Scoundrel will be my 24th Star Wars book that I've read for this podcast.
And when we started, Jeremiah,
I hadn't read
one, and you were not.
That's actually kind of funny to mention this on Facebook Memories. I posted a picture of the first High Republic book, Light of the Jedi, saying, this is the first time I've read a book since high school, blah, blah, blah. And it was for my job. I had to read it. That's funny. That came out today. I think it was on Facebook Memories. But dang, that's 5 years ago. So in the span of 5 years, I'm now reading my 24th book.
Not bad. More than the average
Some
person.
people do that like,
Well, Steph did that in 6 months last year.
yeah.
She
I
literally
wish I
was.
could, dude. If I could read this, focus and read fast,
If I could read,
I
and
would,
if you and me had the skill that Andrew and Steph have about reading books,
dude.
we would be so much farther in life.
Yeah, I would actually like read books every single day, and I would just do it. It'd be so much fun, but I just can't sit. I have to like rely on audiobooks to help me stay focused. Like it's whatever.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, you're not here for that. We're here for Maul. So in this scene at 12 seconds, so it's like a dark alley. Something that I noticed, like watching, just like on my laptop, was like the steam coming out of the ground. It just looks different. I don't know if it to you it looks like it just seems like it's an elevated, like it just seems different type of like simulation of steam or
Yeah,
something. I don't know, it just looks different, and I look forward to like seeing it like on the big screen, which is
big
my
screen.
my TV. But like I'm just excited. I'm going to say this a million times. This art stylization that they have that's making it set apart from Clone Wars,
Oh,
Bad Batch, Tales. Just like it's the same style but elevated and stylized in a certain way. So it's just kind of cool. Then we see crap going down between probably two crime syndicates. We see this. So it's like a big. The guy with like the three eyes. Like I've
mhm.
seen like Gan. Is it Gan or Gran or
Have we seen
something?
him before?
Yeah, it's the ones with the three eyeballs, but this is like an obese version of it. So
Yeah, it's
it
a
just looks
big
like it's
juicy
three
one.
eyes on a forehead. But I'm pretty sure that's just because he's obese. Like he doesn't have the prompt. You know what I'm talking about? That species.
Yeah, I know, but he looks so much different.
I,
That's what I was like.
I think that's the same species.
I mean, you're not. I'm
I don't
not saying
know.
you're wrong. It's just
Maybe maybe it is a different species with three eyeballs. But in the
he looks
background,
cool.
he has
He
two
looks
trans.
like Kingpin,
Oh, yes, he's a big, large fella.
but also like tall. Like
Right.
it fits him to be that thick.
Yep. And in the background, there's two Trandoshans, and there's one like a red Trandoshan with like
Hmm.
a spiky head, which
Yeah,
Trandoshans usually smooth, I think, aren't they?
I
It's
think they
like,
vary.
but
They're
he's
like
in the
dinosaurs.
background. Then they're pointing guns at each other, and then we have like there's a shootout. But are those the one with the blue head? Is that a droid or is that like an alien
I think it's like a mod.
with like body
Hmm.
parts that are robotic? I can't
Yeah, that's what
tell.
it looks like.
Um, but there's a shootout. The droids are shooting like a security team or whatever. Back to Uncle Iroh making tea. Um, and is that the dark saber?
Where?
The brown thing? Like that's not the dark saber, right?
No, 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 no.
I'm trying to think what the dark saber hilt looks like. But I
It
was
looks like
like,
it's like a samurai hilt.
I don't know,
I don't
but
have a
he
dark
does have his
saber.
actual two bladed saber on the floor.
He has like part of it.
And then like you can see like his like knees, which are like those like
Hmm.
pointy things, which is just
Hmm.
funny, but whatever.
I want that hilt, the Clone Wars part,
Well, go buy it.
because I have his Episode 1 hilt, but not that one.
Okay. Moving on. So he's making tea. He says, see things from a new perspective. And then we see Pike Syndicate. That's the green lights or whatever on them. Those are
Mhm.
Pikes. And then a door force pushes or explodes in. And then we see
Because he
first.
has a dark saber right now, right?
He should, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know how he. So he always had it. He had it. He brought it to Dathomir because when Sabine gets it, she gets it from his like lair on
Mm-hmm.
Dathomir. So like he never lost it. I'm so
Okay.
mad. As amazing as Maul versus Ahsoka was in the Siege of Mandalore, I'm mad that he didn't have his use the dark saber in that fight.
True. I'm mad. Well, maybe we'll get there, but I would love to see. Well, we probably won't get there, but at some point, Moff Gideon gets the lightsaber, and I want to see that somehow. Either live action or a different
I don't
animation
know.
story or a book or something. But I want to know how Moff Gideon gets the
Okay,
dark
I
saber.
didn't. I was just looking at the comments. Irechi said, "One time I read a 600-page book in one day." What?
Yeah, people do that.
I
Andrew probably does that all the time.
anyway,
Andrew reads like a book a day. Keeps the doctor away, apparently.
we don't know that. He might go to the
Well,
doctor. We
we
don't
know what
know.
we're doing isn't working because we have to go to the doctor all the time.
I just got a bad bag. I sat too long in a car, and that's what ruined me. So that's my fault.
Oh,
But anyway, first generation stormtroopers. We got breaking in. Maybe that's against the Pikes. I don't know. Maybe they blew the door, and that's what that was. But they're going, and then we get. It jumps to at 23 seconds. Is this what our future holds? And this is we get introduced to two Jedi that are on the run. So the pink Twi'lek girl, her name is Devin, I think it was. I need to bring up. It's Devin. So she's a Padawan, and from the trailer and kind of from the article, it's kind of like Maul is trying to like recruit her to be his new apprentice, type of thing,
mm-hmm.
which I think is cool because we see him do that. You know, he gets his brother Savage to be his apprentice. He gets killed. You know, we also see him in Rebels trying to, lure Ezra to be his apprentice. And so it'd be interesting, like, what does he, is he like successful in a sense where like she's like over the course of the series? I don't know. This season is only 10 episodes. So it's like, is this a one season thing? Are they going to have multiple seasons? But it'd be really cool if like her story goes multiple seasons, like as kind of like a successful
Mm-hmm.
apprentice where she's like growing stronger and they're like a good team.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I'm excited to see what they do with her story because we don't really see like the Sith. Oh, he's not a Sith, sorry, but like a dark side apprentice in training. Really, we just see kind of like glimpses of stuff with like Savage, but like this could be like more played out of like I don't know
Mm-hmm.
an ideology, a way of thinking. Like they're establishing their own path of the dark side that's separate from the Sith, their own ideology
Mm-hmm.
and their own goals, and see if she buys into it or not. And I hope she buys into it so we can see her do that over multiple
That'd be
seasons.
really cool.
And spoiler alert, she probably dies after by the end of the series, whether it's this season, just one season, or if it's multiple seasons.
Yeah.
But then also in the trailer right there, when we see her, we see this like I don't know. He looks like
He looks like the
a turtle wizard in this scene with like a green hat and a cape cloak thing.
yeah. Kind
Um,
of looks like one of the people in the archive room. I don't know. He looks familiar. Like you could see him on in the Jedi Temple doing something.
well, yeah, because there's a bunch of Jedi and all different alien species.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I believe so. It didn't make it clear in the article, but there's a reference to someone named Master Iko Diodaki.
Oh yeah, that guy.
So I think that's this character, which is a new character. So
Yeah.
Master Iko Diodaki. And so I'm excited to see him. Like, so he's a master. I wonder if Devin is his like Padawan. Like, this is a master apprentice here, or if they're just separate
They just
and they
escape
found each other
together.
after Order 66 years down the
Yeah.
line. They've been kind of living, trying to survive together. But if he's like continuing her training,
Mm-hmm.
and then Maul wants to take her, it would be cool to see them just kind of like try to battle over the same to convince like who to go with. Because obviously he's definitely gonna fight Maul at some point. It'd be pretty cool. But just like if they're Maul and him are not fighting yet, but they're just kind of intellectually trying to like persuade Devin to stay in the light side or to join the dark side, I think it'd be really cool. So we'll see more of him later on in the trailer. But then we see her with a blue lightsaber against some stormtroopers just blocking as two people are running away. Not exactly sure who those people are, but they're just running from the Empire. And so, like, the fact that they said in the article that the city is like basically untouched by the Empire at this point, like now that there's stormtroopers coming, whatever Maul is doing is drawing the attention of the Empire. So that's gonna be cool.
Yep.
And then we see, right after that, we see a guy walking, and this is kind
one
of
of the guys that were running from Empire.
no, I think this is like the main antagonist guy. So
Yeah,
this
but
is
he's with that girl when they shoot.
I don't know if it's the same.
It's definitely the same guy. If you
I, don't know,
stop
I
it,
thought it was just a generic.
if you stop it at 28 and then you move to where he's at, it's literally the same guy, same haircut, same outfit.
Maybe. Well, let me look back at the article because pretty sure this is. I just don't know why he's with the Jedi, Devin. Anyway,
Well,
whatever.
yeah, I don't know.
The point is, this is the main antagonist that we're going to have. That's going to be in opposition to Maul. So he is. Where's his name? Brander Lawson. So he's like the head of chief of police, basically. Let me see their character. So Captain Brander Lawson, a respected police detective. He and his partner, a droid named Two Boots, investigate shadowy dealings on Janix. And so we'll see him later on in the trailer, but it's cool that like the good guy is Maul. Like, we're gonna be on his side, and the bad guy is a police officer trying to like keep his city under control. He probably doesn't want obviously the Empire from coming, so he wants to make sure that he's keeping things low key. I think it's kind of similar to Morlana in Andor, like where like Cyril is from, like how they're kind of like separated from the Empire, but as long as they keep everything peaceful, the Empire won't come. I think he's trying to do the same thing where he's like trying to keep everything peaceful and not attract these things. So he's like, this Maul guy is ruining the balance and the peace. I gotta stop him. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Maul then says, I invite you to take a look more closely. What are we dealing with? And so there's wanted posters, digital wanted posters of Maul with a hood, which is kind of cool. So then it's like the whole city's on watch. He's getting famous. More and more people are taking note. So that's pretty cool. And then we get like a police investigation scene where like he's there looking at screenshots. I'm guessing that's Two Boots right there, that police droid. Which right there, it's the blue and orange again. So, and then a guy in the back. So I think that Mission Impossible walking down inside the building were police officers.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and this was super stupid. People who don't know their Star Wars timeline. In the scene, there's that blonde chick in the back on her side. People are like, oh, is that adult Omega? No, it's not adult Omega. Omega is 13 years old right now and
Like,
hands of the
really?
Bad Batch. Like,
The guy
that's not.
doesn't even look like a girl.
I think it's a girl, female. I don't know. Typically in Star Wars, they'll use hair to like signify gender, but
Either way, it's not Omega because Omega is
Yeah.
literally a baby. Or
not a baby, teenager.
but she's still a kid. It's season 2 of Bad Batch right now.
Yep.
We
but then,
think.
Then we got like a car speeder going through the city, and it's like on smoking. And then we see the police officers again. They're pointing at something, and then I offer you an opportunity, and Maul is walking down the back of a vehicle. And this is like this scene right here, you really see the art style play out. Just the way the ship is painted, it looks like it gets very like 2D painted, but very 3-dimensional. And it's less obvious like on,
What time are you at right now?
I'm at 45 when he's standing on the.
So if you look at, I want to talk about those guys pointing guns.
Okay.
So what is it? At 41 seconds, Maul is behind them, right? And they're pointing guns at someone else.
Yeah.
On the other side. But if you look at 40 seconds, you can see who they're pointing their guns at.
Yeah.
And it's like the Mandalorian crew.
Is it?
Yeah, that girl is in pink Mandalorian armor. Or like red Mandalorian armor.
I don't know, I guess.
If you zoom in, you can see it.
Maybe. Because that could be that. No, I don't know. Because
we see the Mandalorian person later on.
The Rook lady, which we'll get to, her name's Rook, if that's her. But like, is that big guy to our left?
Yeah.
Another Zabrak?
So it looks like, doesn't it?
And then in the back
kind of looks like
because I don't know. We see another Zabrak later on in a trailer shooting a minigun. And so obviously he's collecting people that are loyal to him. So there's going to be Mandalorian. Is this maybe when he tries to escape Mandalore, like when he's fighting Ahsoka? Lord Maul, your ship has arrived. We need to go. And like he's about to and it's like a female voice. I wonder if that female voice is that Rook chick that we see during the Siege of Mandalore. Could be. I don't know. But like if he's coming to their aid by killing this group of police officers, then it would make sense that they're on his team / Mandalorian or a mix of the both. I don't know. But yes, April 6th is when it says, and then it goes to him on
his ship.
On his ship. I'm blanking on what this is. The opening, the thing comes down the ramp. The ramp, it's like the ramp at the back of the ship. I don't know. This looks cool. Like how it looks painted.
Yeah,
and then
it looks so cool.
You can see it better on like a big TV,
a big screen.
But the smoke and steam is very stylized. It's not free flowing like we normally see in the newer Star Wars animation, where they utilize smoke and dust and fog and stuff. Like this is very stylized with how it's like moving around, which is just interesting. but he ignites his saber.
Yeah, if you stop at 46 when he shoots, you can see
Oh,
the Mandalorians in the background. There's like a body on the table. So it seems like they were hunting those guys, and then Maul showed up.
Yeah, they probably tracked. This is probably maybe like their base or something,
Mhm.
and the police found the base, and then Maul shows up. But yeah,
I like that their lasers too are pink.
the police officers.
Yeah, we've never seen pink lasers before.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That's kind of cool.
Well, some of them are red. But one of them was that first one that we see is pink, purplish pink, which is interesting. But we see him just going crazy with his double blade saber, blocking all these shots, super fast pace, and he just jumps and slices them. So this is kind of funny. So when you watch the trailer on Disney Plus, it gives like the show rating on it, and it says moderate violence. Wait, what are you talking about? This is like going to be the most brutal, chaotic.
It's because it's a kid, like in animation, they can still get away with saying moderate.
I know, and it just seemed like he kills like all these droids and slices them very graphically, and so it's like droids don't matter, so it's less violent than if it was a person. But like, I don't know. I just think it's funny that they don't want to say extreme violence because it's whatever, but super crazy.
He looks so cool, bro.
So before we get to face shot, we see Devin going back. She's like in a prison cell or something. So she was probably.
He captured her probably. Or maybe she got arrested from the stormtroopers and he's breaking her out.
Possibly. I don't know. We'll never know. Because
we will know.
Maybe we won't. Maybe this is at the beginning of the series and we don't know why she's in prison other than just being maybe because she was captured. Because I'm guessing, she's probably trying to keep a low profile, obviously.
100%.
So, like, maybe she was just a scavenger throughout the city. Like, she's just, even though she would be as a Jedi against stealing or whatever, but she's still stealing fruit in the marketplace or whatever. And she got caught, and now, Maul is aware of her somehow and goes to break her out, which I think is the case. He's breaking her out, but she recognizes him. And at least how this is edited, he shows up and she says Maul, like she knows who he is. So I'm wondering like how the Padawan, like after episode 1, Maul is discovered, he's killed. Like, are the Padawans then taught about Maul, like the return of the Sith? Like, so she recognized him that way, or maybe this is later in the season where she was already recruited and she's just acknowledging, hey, thanks, you saved me after being captured after you tried to, I'm going to join you or something like that. We don't know. But then we get the face shot of him and it's just very bright and it's very, you can see the brush strokes. It's very stylized of like, so I'm excited for this, but I'm also like, hopefully it doesn't distract too much as the show goes on. Like, looking too weird.
Too much arty.
Like, bro, put some moisturizer on your face or something. Like, it gets too textured. I don't know. But
even his horns have like outlines of like white.
Like all the like corners or something of like, because they're not perfectly round. They're very like flat edges that are. It's almost like someone took like an end of a stick with a knife and was like carving like a point on it, and there's like the straight edges a little bit.
So or like a deer antler. Like they look flat from afar, but when you get up to them, they're like bumpy and edged.
But, yep. From the creators of the Clone Wars. Yeah, it's Star Wars. Like, of course it's from the creators, but ship going on to space, and then there's this picture of the Star Destroyer overseas, and that is the whole thing there is definitely a painting.
It's a painting,
The
and
whole
that's the
thing,
image.
not just the sky.
No,
That's really a cool.
this is the image that I want on like my screensaver on my computer. So I need Will to screenshot this image for me. Wouldn't that be sick? Across 2 monitors, it's that painting.
Yeah. Or like what they need to do. Star Wars, Lucasfilm, if you're listening, Disney, whatever, if you're listening, get like posters available of like shots from movies.
True.
They're, super high resolution where you can
Quality.
just get straight from a movie a scene that's a shot.
They have the art books, and the art books are cool. Like they do a similar thing.
Yeah.
But like having like that as a poster with nothing else on it, just that, but like super high res, or even you can buy like on like a
digital copy of it and print it yourself.
Yeah, or a mat board or something. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. That looks sick.
I just don't know why. It's just weird that franchises and companies don't do that with movies, where they have posters of iconic scenes and very high resolution things that people can just buy. Like that'd be so cool. Like even like the Rebels crew painting from the finale of season 4, like seeing that, having that like on your wall, like life size, would be really cool.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, so Star Destroyer, super cool looking. And then here's Rook. He's talking to Rook Maul. We have all been made to suffer, which is his life story. He's just suffering everything he does. We see the early rendition of a chicken walker. People in the town are super scared. Like the Empire wasn't there, now it's there, so now they're scared. Quick shot of Devin in her prison cell again, and says, "We survive," and it's her against or was it her, or is that her master?
That's her master, because look, it's like,
oh, he has like
the same scene though, but yeah, it's definitely little.
Because he has like, so his head is like is that the shape of his head? Like that point goes way back, or is that just like he has?
I think that's his hood.
Or is that still her, but she has like wrappings on her leg?
No, I think it's because maybe,
I don't know. It's weird because she has like ties on her thing that are not.
No, it's definitely him. Because if you stop it at like 106, you can see it is his head though. You're right. His hood's down though.
Right.
And it's green.
Yeah. But yeah, so a LAAT, LAAT is shooting. And it says, so Maul says, "We survived." She then jumps on it and like opens up the pilot seat thing and force pushes the pilot out. And then Maul's line is, so it's, we live, but what was it thing? We survive, but we do not live. We do not live. So it goes to this master Eco, whatever his name was. Looks like a turtle Trandoshan mix or whatever. And he's sitting in the rain with like, if you see like where the flashlight goes, he has like strands of hair.
Yeah, like, his little stubble.
Like it's just like literally like 30 hair, like thick hairs. They're not just like, these are like spaghetti noodles basically hanging off his.
But it's what you would think if a lizard could grow hair. That's what their beard would look like. You know what I mean?
And so then he
looks so cool. Like the art looks so good.
Yeah, and like he has like that staff, which I'm assuming is his
lightsaber
saber hidden in it, which is a classic thing. Maul did that. He had his walking stick with a as a disguise for his thing, but I'm guessing. But I wanted to be if like this is like more of like a, we see sometimes what they call it, a pike, where it's like the saber on a longer stick. It'd be cool if we finally get to see that. for the first time in Star Wars. Like,
Gosh, this guy looks cool.
I think he's gonna be really cool. He's just like a samurai, like
He's like,
Ronin type guy. That's just, I don't know. He's just
dude, the animation style is so cool, bro. It's
he's just
so
cool. He's just sitting in the rain meditating.
Because if you like go through like 111 and he's like pushing that speeder that's coming by, it looks so good. It almost looks real.
Yeah. So yeah, we get quick race, like cars racing, but like he 3 fingers is all he has on his hand. Yeah, I'm just watching this. He's like so like intimidating and strong.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Flips,
he doesn't look weak.
right. He flips the card and it goes to Maul in a hologram appearing before the captain and 2 boots. Which you can see in this picture,
He has 2 boots.
2 boots on, like they're big boots. That's so
Yes.
funny. Like, why does he need? Do you think his boots like are something?
Probably have, like rockets on the bottom.
There's something about the. Hopefully, we get to see whatever these 2 boots do. But a hologram pops up, and this officer looks at him, and then the next scene, that's definitely 2 Twi'leks or 2 Zabrix. The one with the minigun, which we'll see later, and then the lady. So, do you think we're gonna like, even though this takes place on this one planet, do you think like early on, like in the first episode, we see him like go back to Dathomir and like get some Zabrix and recruit him?
Cool.
Do you think they're Force sensitive, or do you think
no? They have guns.
Well, they're just uncivilized. Like, what do you mean?
Think they're like the people. Like, it's
you didn't even get my joke. Come on, dude. I would. Okay, whatever. What were you gonna say?
I think maybe that Mandalorian went and grabbed them.
Maybe, I don't know. But they're in a hallway, red hallway.
They look cool though.
And so as we just see them like,
oh, bro, that guy looks so dope.
But then we see them cutting up a bunch of.
Stop it at 116, bro. When you get there,
he's cutting up all of these droids, which at first I thought that these were people. So when he like stabs that one droid in the throat.
Yeah,
I definitely thought that was a person, and they were showing this in a kid show. But then we get the minigun, which
116.
Yeah, so they're crawling through like this tunnel, or climbing up a ladder, and holding it. So I think this is I'm assuming is a female Zabrix. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
She's
definitely skinny.
And so then that's the confusing thing. Like, there's female Zabrix that have the same horns and stuff, but like there's different like ethnicities of Zabrix, because you have the base Zabrix, and then you have like the Dathomirian Zabrix. But the Dathomirian Zabrix that are female are the Night Sisters that don't have these horns. So the whole like Zabrix species is kind of confusing. So maybe if this is a female, she's not from Dathomir. She's just another Zabrix that just happens to be red. I don't know.
She's like orangish red too, with like blue instead of black.
Blue? Where do you get blue?
Like tattoos.
How do you know it's blue?
Because it looks blue.
I don't know. I don't see. I think it's black, but the flash on the skin is shining, so it looks lighter. I don't know.
It looks cool. She looks.
But we'll see.
Whatever it is, it looks dope, and it looks real.
Yep, and then we get.
Okay, so like at 117, as they're still crawling through, the person is shooting, and it's behind Maul, because you see Maul's legs, and he's like dangling there. off the ladder.
Oh, his knees, his pointy knees.
Yeah. You see his leg, and then you can see
I
the
guess I didn't
saber.
catch that. So you think she's trying to shoot him and she's just missing?
No, I think
Or you
she's
think he's
just
off to the
shooting
side so
more
she
of those
can...
droids. They're going up the ladder, and he slipped, maybe, and so she's shooting past him.
Maybe. But that gun is so heavy. Like, how is she holding that? But then we get up, I'm assuming is on the surface right after. I don't know. It's hard to say, but you got all these, it looks like there's police droids with shields, and then you have Rook with Mandalorian flamethrower just burning people. And then we get
dun, dun, dun.
the 2 Inquisitors.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have looked up what number Inquisitor I could do that right now. But
because the one that has a bird beak thing, that's the one from the Ahsoka book, right? But isn't the other one from
no, that's from Tales of the Jedi.
Yes. But then the other one is from what?
Ahsoka live action.
Okay, so they are both from Ahsoka. Ends up killing both of these guys.
Yeah, which is kind of
funny.
Kind of funny. Inquisitor. I type in Inquisitor into Google, and it comes up Inquisitor Morok as the first thing. Inquisitor Ahsoka killed in Tales of the Jedi. No, I don't want to use AI mode. Okay, that's not... Okay, they're giving me the book one, which is not...
Isn't technically the same one?
No. So, Wikipedia, the one from Tales of the Jedi that she kills is the 11th brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so stupid. It has, you know how like on Wikipedia they have like when they died?
Mm-hmm.
It says between 18 BBY and 5 BBY.
Bruh.
That doesn't help us out at all.
That's funny.
But yeah, so that's the 11th brother. And then Morok, which I probably should look him up too. See if he hit what his... Did he have a number, or if that's just like his...
Because when he died, he was smoke, right? Wasn't he like brought back to life?
So we'll get to that at the end, because the last scene looks like Maul. He's fighting Maul, and Maul kills him. Mm-hmm. So we'll get to that. And so, interesting. So here on Wikipedia it says Morok, known at one time as the first brother.
Oh. So
Morok was the first. So like
Inquisitor?
So like the Grand Inquisitor was technically
not a brother.
Not a brother. So this would have been like the first like official male Inquisitor. Was interesting. Interesting. I didn't realize that was... I thought he was just kind of like introduced like in the Ahsoka series, but whatever. Yeah, so they jump off their ship, and then it says the Emperor, wants you dead. And Maul is fighting Morok on like, I'm assuming it's like a train thing, like a train scene.
Something.
But he says the Emperor wants you dead, and Maul is just like at
looks so
23. He's just like staring and like angry, which is just funny. And then we get to another painting. That's definitely a painting of like some sort of like military base or factory base or something, because it goes down and deep into the ground, but it's on like a ledge of like a mountain range or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's done painting, which is really cool. Maul comes out on their ship. Chains can be broken. He's just with his hood on. We see Devin flying a ship, and she says, "Hang on." So she's flying like what seems
Pretty
big.
sure she's flying that ship that she cut the guy out of.
Yeah, because she takes him out, and she's like, probably has never flown this ship before or whatever, and because she was a Padawan, maybe she was not didn't have her flight lesson yet. I don't know.
Mm.
But very briefly, after you see like her flying it, I think that's was it Brander is his name, the head chief of police or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's on that ship shooting, and it shows like him shooting another lat that's chasing him, and shoots through the bubble and takes out the pilot, and it crashes, and they get away. And then we're on like a bridge scene. Stormtroopers on one side, and like, so it's interesting because it's like the stormtroopers are like on one side of like a gate,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like one guy's trying to like cut through the gate. He's like, it's like a white, but then like on the other side, but it's like this kind of like this building on the bridge, and then on the other side of the building, there's two sides shooting at each other. I can't tell if those are those also stormtroopers all the way on the other end.
Yes.
Fighting a group of people,
either like Maul's crew or like maybe even the police
or another crime syndicate scene or something.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think it'd be cool if like
it's gonna be fun to root for bad guys.
Yeah,
because we haven't done that in Star Wars,
right? And so, but it'd be cool if like this was like a crime syndicate that got pinned down by the Empire, and like like if Maul like wants to like vamp up his crime syndicates and all this stuff and gets this shadow collective going, like this crime syndicate is in danger, so Maul shows up and takes out all these stormtroopers to like, all right guys, I just saved your lives, you want to join my my crime ring, please? Like I can take care of you, I can keep you alive, or you can face off against the Empire again. So that'd be cool. And this is a cool scene, like on this bridge. This might be like where that military base was that we just saw, because it kind of like had the canyons going down and there was a bridge going across. So maybe this is one of those, but it looks overgrown also.
Yeah.
Like
the other thing didn't really look overgrown.
Kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park 3. Looks like the pterodactyl cage. It's just kind of overgrown and like old and not taken care of. It kind of looks like that. Maul says, and what does he say? He says, and empires, and he's fighting. And this is when he throws his lightsaber, double blade lightsaber, cuts 3 of them in half. There's already a dead one on the ground, but he says, and empires can be, or and chains can be shattered.
Imagine just sitting there and you get cut in half.
Yeah.
As he's already also fighting the Inquisitor on the other side.
Yeah. So like he boomerangs it, catches it, catches it, flips around, goes behind his back. Like, I'm guessing this is the same scene because they're like underground on a train or whatever. And then it implies from this cut, I'm assuming it's the same scene, but it implies they could be being deceptive, that he cuts down this Inquisitor and kills him. So this is my theory, that Maul kills Marok, and then shortly after this, like, some witches find the body, and then they use that body and resurrect the body with magic.
Yeah.
Which it's a long game, but I think that's cool that that tie that like Maul fought Ahsoka. Both these Inquisitors went after to fight Maul. Maul kills one of them, and then the witches that are from Dathomir, where Maul is from, resurrect Inquisitor that Maul killed, and then sends it after Ahsoka, who fought Maul, and then Ahsoka kills the same Inquisitor. I don't know. I think it's just kind of funny.
Full circle.
Full circle. But then, so then we get Maul just posing after he kills him, and then it's Maul Shadow Lord. Cool.
I'm so pumped.
Cool logo with it's like a very kind of like a stylized Maul, like in a kind of painty, but also like, I don't know, ancient, like carving type of looking thing. But yeah, so April 6th, which is so each week for 5 weeks, we get 2 episodes. They're dropping 2 episodes on Mondays for 5 weeks.
Oh yeah, they're on Mondays, huh?
Yeah, so that's super convenient because then we have 2 days to watch 2 episodes and rewatch them and record on Wednesday nights. So
yeah,
and then
we don't have to do it the same day,
huh?
Because typically they like come out and then we have to do them like right away.
Yeah, usually come out on Tuesdays or whatever. Well, I can't remember what animated shows. Animated shows were Wednesday mornings, but like live action is usually Tuesday nights. When did Andor come out? That was
weird because they switched the schedule on us because it wasn't like every week. Remember, they like doubled up.
No, they did. They released 3 episodes.
Oh yeah, they released
at one time.
Episodes. Yeah,
on Tuesday nights. I think it was
like 7.
Yeah, so now they're doing. So then the finale is on Monday the 4th, May 4th. So I don't know. That's
on Star Wars Day.
So I got high hopes about the show. It's going to be nonstop action, super violent. I just hope that like it adds to the Star Wars universe. Because it's kind of like,
yeah, like, is it really going to do anything if it's just
right? Because I'm hoping that this is multiple seasons. Obviously, it'd be lame just to give them one season and they're a one and done thing.
Yeah,
because like if this takes place a few years after Episode 3, like we know that in Rebels, when he's discovered he's on Malachor, the Sith planet, like the Sith temple. So there's a lot going on. There's literally 15 years or so of time where he's doing stuff, and somehow he gets to Malachor, and it's like I want to know how he gets to Malachor. So I hope this is multiple seasons and shows that whole time span from here on Janix and what leads him to Malachor and gets stranded there. And it's also implied in Rebels that Maul fought Vader at one point, and because he says something like, I cannot defeat the one they call Vader, or something like that. Like, he knows the name. He knows he can't beat him because this means he probably fought him. So do you think we're going to get him facing off against Vader in this season?
No.
No?
I think we would have potentially got a hint. I think this season is going to be the Inquisitors. Somehow, he's not going to kill both, but he killed that one, it seems like. So then next season, Vader gets called in to handle it.
Right.
Because now Vader's missing the first brother, like the original.
Well, that could be like because the first brother is killed, that draws Vader.
Yeah.
But also, why not the Grand Inquisitor first?
Grand Inquisitor is too busy doing I don't know what. But I feel like we would have got like maybe a hint of Vader in this trailer.
It's such a huge thing that they don't want to reveal if Vader's in this season, it's going to be a big reveal.
It's gonna be at like the end.
He's gonna it's gonna be at the end, and he's gonna he's probably gonna even be more. They could have sent more Inquisitors that they haven't seen. Maul just kills them all. He kills like 10 Inquisitors or something.
Yeah.
And Vader gets sent, and it's just like he just a ship comes. Like Maul's like, who is another one? Who's this? And then the ramp opens up, and Vader just jumps down.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could do that for an awesome reveal, rather than just a hollow call by the Grand Inquisitor. Hey Vader, we need your help. Okay, I'll be there. Give me I'm 5 parsecs away. Give me a few minutes. I don't know. Or what if they just ended on a cliffhanger? Like Vader arrives last minute of the thing, and then it cuts to black, and then we have to wait a whole season.
I'm down for that. That'd be dope.
You don't wait another year and a half before we see that fight.
Well, at least we know we're getting more of it.
I don't know, dude. Don't tease me. Give it to me fully, or just
don't give it to me at all.
Yeah, no.
Nah, we need a show that lasts a little bit. We're done. I mean, besides Ahsoka, we're done with shows right now.
Yeah.
We don't have any.
Mandalorian Grogu coming in just a couple of weeks after.
2 weeks after that, we're going to have a movie in the theaters.
And
then what?
I'm pretty sure we're getting a trailer at Super Bowl.
Yeah, probably.
Because that would be 2.5 months before, or 3.5 months before the movie comes out. So I think there should be hopefully it's more than, they have the Super Bowl spot 30-second one, but then they have a longer.
Or watch the whole trailer online.
Yeah, because then that would be better, because we need to book stuff until March. But I don't know. I'm super pumped about the show. I'm super pumped for speeches, like Sam Witwer doing the throne room speech from Clone Wars. I just want speeches. I want him to create a new ideology, a way of thinking, recruiting people.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see, other than the Inquisitors, do you think we're going to see any familiar faces?
Not in this season.
No, you don't, not even Tarkin or anyone? Do you think we'll see Emperor Palpatine?
No.
No?
Palpatine's too busy right now to deal with Maul. Little science.
Well, yeah, but the line is, the Emperor wants you dead. So
I don't think we'll see him though.
But
we even see him in Andor.
Yeah, but that's because Ian McDermott probably doesn't want to put the makeup on, but he'll do voice acting like he did for Bad Batch.
I think if we do, it's going to be season 2.
I don't think we're ever going to see live action Palpatine again.
No, I think if we would have, it would have been in Andor if we were going to.
But I think Ian McDermott would do voice acting still for this. So we'll see. But
nice guy.
Yep.
I met him once.
For those who don't know, Drew was in the bathroom, in a public bathroom with Ian McDermott, and they peed next to each other.
Make sure you say public bathroom, because that just sounds so interesting.
But yeah, anything else? Any other theories, ideas, hopes, dreams, ambitions? Things? There's things you don't want in this show?
I don't think so. What would I not want?
I don't know. The Knights of Ren show up. I want to see. Yeah, actually, I do want to see. I want to see Maul just destroy a bunch of Knights of Ren just for fun.
Sure.
That's just one episode. Just him fighting, killing a group of Knights of Ren. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I don't want anything, because this is, I don't know. I just want more of it, whatever it is. But this is before even Solo, way before Solo.
Yeah.
Right?
Solo is about 9. So Solo and the Kenobi series are like 1 year apart. I can never remember which one is which. So it's like 9 years after Revenge of the Sith and 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I the thing, like, I want to see him interact with the girl from Solo, but I don't think that's going to be until like next season too.
Kira.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
think
think
we could. I think. Well, I think the Han Kira scenes were a lot closer to episode 3 than we realize.
no, I think it is,
And
but
so I think that if this could be around the time Han joins the Empire, and then Kira's trapped on Corellia and has to join. So we could see a young Kira in the series at some point.
Mhm.
Ooh, Reed says in the chat, maybe he runs into Quinlan when he is creating the path. That would
Ooh.
be cool. Quinlan
Oh,
Voss.
mm-hmm.
Well, Quinlan Voss, maybe. Well, what? Ventress, what is she doing right now? She's alive and
True.
kicking during Bad Batch. Do you think she could show up in this series? I definitely want a Path show, like Quinlan doing the Path thing,
Yes.
fighting Inquisitors and trying to hide from the Empire. Like that'd be a cool show.
Yeah. That would be sweet.
All right, I think that's all we got for this trailer. But we got some voicemails tonight, so let's transition over to voicemail
Ooh, let's
time.
go. It's voicemail time.
All right, well, we got 3 voicemails from our good and faithful friend, Yuretsi. So let's take a listen to number 1.
Hey Empire Radio, it's Yaretsi. I hope I'm not late to sending a voicemail. I loved the Maul Shadowlord trailer. Oh my god. So excited for the series. First of all, because Maul's my favorite character. His character
Ooh.
really is what introduced me to the literary part of Star Wars and the comic books. So I'm just like really attached to that character. And who doesn't love the red and black aesthetic? Anyway, oh my god, there's so many things about this trailer that were so cool. Like the Twi'lek. I hope she's Darth Talon, but she looks so amazing. That turtle Jedi thing, I don't know. He's pretty cool. And then freaking Darth Maul turned into Uncle Iroh for a minute, drinking some tea, you know. Anyway, I thought it was amazing. My favorite part was probably when Duel of Fate started playing and he killed a bunch of stormtroopers. Anyway,
Yeah.
what was your favorite part of the trailer? Anyway, bye.
All right, thank you, Yuretsi. I guess I don't know if you said that in the past that Maul books and comics would got you into like the literature things. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it could be.
So I looked up Darth Talon. Darth Talon is way in the future, like from the EU. Like I think it was like 147 after the Battle of Yavin. So this is like
Oh.
somehow the Sith return. So it could be, and I know that like supposedly, like George Lucas for sequel trilogy stuff wanted Maul to come back, and so like and do or something. So I thought I saw something about that, like how maybe this series is kind of taking ideas from George Lucas sequel trilogy era stuff and stuff. But Darth Talon, I think, is much further into the future than that.
But she's not canon, right? Or is she?
It's not canon. No, there's nothing in canon past episode 9, except for this new movie is coming out. But it would be interesting if they go in that direction. But Darth, you can't have that title because Vader and Palpatine are the only Sith. So I don't know.
But she could change her name to Talon. But she's
Could.
not red. She's like pink.
Pink, but
Maybe
tattoos, whatever.
she gets corrupted.
Hey, that'd be cool if
The
we
dark
learned
side in
something
her like changes her.
that Twi'leks who
skin.
embrace the dark side turn red. Like that would be kind of cool
That'd be dope.
because she's already pink.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like darkness to pink makes it red.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first,
I
folks.
don't know.
When Sith turn to the dark side, they turn red.
Or black. With Vader, he turned black.
No, dude. Episode at the end of Return of the Jedi when he takes his dude, he's so pale.
red.
Like
oh yeah,
Irish people are more pale or less pale than Vader was. Like
he was definitely vampire-y.
super white.
Just wasn't sparkling enough.
It's like he has his pod that he can't put some little like lights in there to like give him a little tan job. Like I don't know.
He doesn't like. He doesn't like the sun. He doesn't like sand. It gets everywhere, So likes being up. He literally had no blood going through his body. Like that's.
I don't know. I think
the lighting.
I think that's all she had in that voicemail number 1. So Yaretsi number 2. Let's take a listen.
Hey, Mario, it's Yaretsi back with the second voicemail. So life's been good. I haven't had school for 4 days. I'm not gonna have school tomorrow. But over these 4 days, I've been baking a lot. I've made 4 pizzas, 2 cheesecakes, and a bunch of chocolate chip cookies. And tonight, I'm making more cookies while watching the podcast on Switch. But I did have a question. What's your favorite, dish to cook or dessert to bake? Just putting that out there. That's your favorite thing to make. My favorite thing to make will probably be cheesecake or cookies. I just enjoy making cheesecake. It's so much fun. And cookies are pretty fun to make too. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
All right, thank you, Richie. And I believe because she's in Texas right now and there's snow and they don't know how to deal with snow.
They don't know how to do anything.
That's why she's had 4 days off of school, which is kind of funny because in my entire preschool through 12th grade school career, I only had 3 days off from school because of snow. 3 snow days.
Yeah, I don't know how many I've had.
And I remember it was kindergarten, 3rd grade, and I think 9th grade. What it was. And so
that was before, because for a while, I remember when it was -30, they were just they didn't care. And then the one kid, unfortunately, froze. Yeah, you didn't hear about this? This is why now if it's -30, they'll cancel schools now.
Oh, I thought just because kids are snowflakes now, right?
No. It's because a kid froze.
I don't remember. When was that?
Yeah, in Minneapolis, because Minneapolis schools, they take the bus. They don't take the actual school bus, they take the city buses. And the bus broke down and they never came and picked them up. Yeah. This was in 2009 or something, because I remember before I graduated, that was a thing.
Really?
So, yeah.
I never heard of that. That's weird.
Because I think in 2010, we had too many snow days, so we had to have an extra week of high school. Which is dumb.
2010? I don't remember all this snow stuff.
We
I
were in
remember
college.
It was 2010. What year was it at the Metrodome?
That year.
2000.
I think so.
December 2010?
Something like that. It's in that same. We had that huge snowstorm.
No, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, if I'm thinking about who was there, because I was in college. My college was 2 blocks away from the Metrodome when it collapsed. Literally, the week of finals or the week before finals. And we got 19 inches of snow in a day. And so everyone, I remember looking in like the parking lots at North Central, like every car was just completely buried, almost like to the top, just because of the wind was blowing it, and so all these cars were just completely buried.
Snow drifts and stuff.
And so that was when the Metrodome collapsed.
Dude, I still like every once in a while go back and like watch the video of it collapsing internally. It's pretty cool. Have you seen it? It's dope.
With the guy in the little cart trying to drive away.
Yeah, he was like looking at it, bro. He was like,
it's only going 15 miles an hour.
This thing is not driving fast. You just see him like
run faster than the cart could drive. But those are crazy days. And then they had to like dig out all the snow at TCF
for us to play like an NFL game. Yeah.
And like they were paying people like $15 an hour to like get shovels and just shovel
yeah
stadium out. It's funny.
The good old days when life was easy in Minneapolis.
Yep. Oh yeah. But she asked about favorite things to bake or make or meals. I don't know. I make this simple stuff. I like making the white chili that I make. I make a big double batch of that and freeze meals and last me through the winter. That's always good. That's one of my favorite things. For baking, I don't know. It's like
you bake a lot.
I bake a lot, but there's only a few categories of things like cookies, muffins, and like loaf bread. It's not like yeast, but like banana bread or like an apple bread or something, like those kind of loaf stuff.
We've had this conversation, right? Because you don't have a yeast, whatever, right?
Huh? I don't do sourdough or nothing like that. But like
sourdough,
yeast baking is difficult. Reed could probably attest in the chat.
Did her, what is it called? Her starter, right? Is that what it's called when you have like a starter
thing,
and it can die or whatever?
Reed, whenever you want to do a collab, let's do it. I'm on board. We'll talk. Slide in my DMs. What do you want to do? Because whatever Reed makes is gonna. Reed is a professional baker. Like bake for celebrities, like famous celebrities. And so.
Oh, okay. We should plan this because I'll just go fly and pick it up, and then you can have yours, and then I will be the judge.
Reed is in Montana. You got does Delta go to Montana?
Yeah, be there like right away.
So yeast baking.
I want to go to Montana too.
You just have to be patient for yeast baking, and I'm not always the best. Like I make my pizza dough. Like I like making homemade pizza, which you've had once. Super good. Mm-hmm. It's like I make that. That's like the only like main yeast thing. Like whenever I try to do other yeast things, it's just like.
No, it's not in Montana, but I'll
Empire Con in Montana. That's. I don't know if we're ever gonna have another. Oh, I want to meet her dog, Bambino.
She have like a lot of puppies right now too, or something.
No, just one dog, Bambino.
Oh.
But yeah, yeast baking is difficult because you gotta be patient, and there's like so many techniques to like, and like moisture percent and all this blah blah blah, and it's just like, give me a bowl, put all my ingredients, and then I can make muffins or cookies or whatever a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you like to make? Because you're the grill master of your household, right?
Yeah.
Is that your thing? Like grill, like that's your main.
Yeah.
Like do you grill anything that like you make like a marinade for like chicken or something, and you like it's your own concoction and you marinate it and then you grill it, or do you just?
Yeah, pretty much everything.
But do you have like a signature like grill thing?
Yeah, I think my pork butts are probably what I would say I like to do a lot. Because I do a pork butt and then I insert it with. Well, the last time I did it, so I did my own like glaze, and I injected it into the pork butt, and it was Dr. Pepper, what was it? Dr. Pepper, cherry Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Drew.
And then I did Texas Roadhouse, like cinnamon butter.
I know of it, yeah.
And I got that. So it was like that into that. And then I like this company called Meat Church. They have like really good seasonings. And they have like one that's called Honey Hog. But it's like a spicy like honey.
Hot
It's
honey.
like a hot honey, but it's not like a wet sauce, it's like a dry one.
Yeah.
So then I inserted that into it, and then I used a butter as a binder for the outside, and then I smoked it for like 12 hours, and it just like falls apart. But then you can like literally get like a little bit of the kick from the Dr. Pepper, and it's so good, bro. So
I'm not into those whole like use different cans of soda to marinate thing. I don't know.
but if I made it for you and not tell you,
No,
I don't think you would like.
I'd like it. I'd enjoy it, but it's just like
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't like. I want to be someone who like makes my own seasoning or season it just like when I do
True.
when I do a
That's-
pork, but I do it in a crock pot because obviously I don't have a smoker. I can't
Mhm.
be smoking using a smoker on my balcony at my apartment. But like
Good.
I do like I'll stab it in a bunch of holes and I'll put like whole garlic cloves like in there. I'll put
Mhm.
like
It's a traditional
20 garlic cloves in there. Then I do like salt, pepper, and like thyme.
I should get you some of the
Onion
meat church
powder.
stuff. I feel like you would like it.
But
It's like
I
really
just don't
good.
cook meat enough
That's fair.
to like appreciate seasonings. Like
I love grilling though. I love doing that kind of stuff a lot.
right.
Or I've cooked a lot of salmon, like smoked salmon. And I make like a candy salmon is what it's like called. So it's like a maple butter glaze, and it's like just thick of just candy almost, and it's like so good.
Speaking of salmon, you know Joshua Weissman on YouTube? He's a chef channel.
I think it sounds familiar.
He's like one of the biggest like cooking channels on YouTube, but like he'll like do like little shorts of like cooking hacks or whatever.
Mhm.
Something I did not know was a thing, but you can put parchment paper in a frying pan and cook on parchment paper.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like it makes sense
Mhm.
now that you think about it because you put it in the oven at 400 some degrees.
Yeah, it
Like what's the
doesn't
difference?
burn.
But
Yeah.
like I never would have thought to do that ever in my life to put parchment
It's good
paper
for
on.
salmon though, because like you can leave the
Yeah,
skin on
that's what
or whatever,
he
and it peels
that's what
it off.
he cooked on
Yeah.
on it. I was like, I
think the
never
issue
would've
with
thought
like
that.
salmon, people get scared of it. But the thing is, like, people just always overcook it. That's why it doesn't ever taste good a lot of times.
I've only had salmon once, and I was not impressed.
Probably because it was
No, because
dried.
it was at a fancy restaurant.
Oh,
Like it was like for like a wedding, and
mm-hmm.
salmon was one of the things. I tasted some of the salmon from that. Then I also like we make smoked salmon at my work,
Mm-hmm.
and I tasted some. And it's just I just don't. It's too fishy. It's just weird. I'm more of like a give me some cod or tilapia or something. I like that.
Non-fishy, but like my salmon's not really fishy. I'll make it for you one day. Good salmon is really good.
I have not had ceviche. That scares the crap out of me. Sorry.
Oh, I would. I have, and
I'm
it's
sorry. That's
amazing.
I can't do
Jeremiah doesn't like that.
raw. Like I can't.
Oh, raw fish is like my favorite.
I can't do sushi. I will not try it. I do not do ceviche. I can't try it. I'm not about that lifestyle.
When I was in Tokyo and we went to like the sushi bar and we went to a stand-up one, and you just stand there and they just like make it in front of you and just put it on a plate and you're just like standing there. It was the best, obviously, because you're in
Like
Tokyo.
I wish I could eat more fish. Like I want to like get fish fillets and like cook them, but one, I'm just afraid it's gonna like stink up my apartment and I'm gonna smell like fish or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I would eat more fish if I could. Have you ever had halibut?
Mm-hmm.
I've had that once, and it's weird. It's like cross between like chicken and a pork chop, like texture wise.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but it eats like you can use like a knife and fork on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like alligator. You ever
I've
had
never had
alligator?
alligator. Sorry.
It's so good, bro. It's like chicken. But yeah, so I like to grill a lot. I'm trying to think. I don't really bake like at all because it scares me. I don't like following what like
You
I
don't
like guidelines of recipes, and then
you
I
don't
can do
like
whatever I
precise
want.
measuring.
Yes,
I think that's why I think
And
baking, except for like yeast bread, baking is so easy because it's just measure out. Okay, here's this,
yeah.
mix it up. Do your dry ingredients first, mix your wet ingredients together, and then combine them. Don't ever mix it, and it's just.
Yeah.
I think it's super easy, but
And Steph's like that too, where
good night,
you
Reed.
have to. She's like step by step by step with all her stuff, and then for me, I'm like, oh, just throw it in the pot and just add this and this, and she's like, but how much? I'm like, I don't know, just eyeball it. Like
And like
I
I
made
can't.
pho the other day,
Yeah.
and she was like, oh, I think you got to do it like this and this. I'm like, or you can just do this, and then it was fire, bro. It was so good. We had it
You
for
make
like
better
4
pho
days.
than your Asian
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I can't cook like a whole piece of meat on a frying pan. Like if you gave me a chicken breast that was raw,
Mm-hmm.
I would not want to try and cook that on a frying pan. I throw it in the oven. That's what I would do.
Oh, I could.
I can't. I would never do like the only
You'd be
thing.
afraid you would undercook it.
Not necessarily. I just overcook it and burn it on the outside, raw in the middle, or just like overcook it and it's just hard, like
Oh, you have
dry.
electrical.
But
you
even
don't
if
have
I
a
had,
gas.
even if I had a gas, like
No, yeah.
I can do. So like whenever I do meat on a frying pan, it's like ground meat or like chopped up chicken thigh or something like that. I can't do a chicken breast or a pork chop or a steak. Like I can't be like you have the steak in there with your
The butter.
thyme leaves and then you butter
No.
you base it. I can't do that crap ever, dude.
The best stuff, bro.
I could never do that. No, I would never try it. I can't do certain things on a gas or on an electric thing.
Yeah,
So
electric is hard, bro.
gas is the best kind
Way
of.
better.
Like I'd rather cook over an open fire than a glass
Honestly.
top that I have. But the glass top gives you more counter space in an apartment. So
That's true.
I do all my baking on top of that. Get my stand mixer up there, bowls.
You put it all on top of it.
Yeah.
That's
All
fair.
right. I think we answered Yaretti's
Yes, we did.
question. Yaretti, we should give you a mailing address and you can send us some cookies. But you got to
Cookies.
like overnight
Ooh, yeah.
it so they're still nice and fresh. I just made chocolate cookies and put almond extract in advice. Yes. Almond extract and anything chocolate. Perfect combo ever. Do like make like a chocolate muffin. Go on preppykitchen.com. That's where I get a lot of my recipes. Do the chocolate muffin and use vanilla extract. I usually do like or almond extract instead of the vanilla extract in the recipe. And I usually do more of the extract than is recommended. So if they say I put it like a tablespoon and I'll put like 2 tablespoons or something.
Ooh.
And it's very, very prominent. But I'm glad you took my advice, Yaretsi. Do that forever when you make chocolate stuff. All right. Last up, final voicemail from Yaretsi. Number 3. Let's take a listen.
Hey, I'm very new to it again. I had to send in the third one. This thought just came to me. With all the Darth Maul Shadow Lord stuff that's been coming out, I was just wondering if y'all would consider doing like one of the Darth Maul books or comics. No pressure, just like Maul Lockdown, Maul Shadow Hunter, any of the comic book series that has to do with Darth Maul. I've read all of them, just saying, they're pretty good. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Yaretsi. Now, I don't know enough. I know there's like some canon stuff, but then there's non-canon stuff, so we have to navigate that. I know there's...
Yeah, the books I don't think are canon.
But I
have
think
one
the
of them.
Son of Dathomir, is that a comic series? I think that's
think
canon. So maybe after we finish Bounty Hunter comics, we've got one more episode of that. We don't know when that's going to be. We got to get Grace on to do that. but maybe after Bounty Hunters, we could consider doing the Maul comics. That'd be kind of fun. See what Grace. I don't think her and Maul really jive together
Yeah, that's
for
kind of
characters,
cool.
but I don't know. Maybe Grace would be interested after watching the Maul
show.
series.
Yeah.
But maybe this summer we'll consider that because we got some books on the horizon after our Valentine's Day special, but our next book review probably wouldn't be until May at the earliest after that. So we'll see. But definitely keep that in mind because if we're super pumped about Maul, we're gonna be on this Maul like thing for a while. If there's multiple seasons, and we're just gonna keep Maul in mind. Cool. All right. Thank you, Etsy, for your voicemails. That's everything we got tonight. So if you are just discovering us here at Empire Radio, we'd love to get connected with you more. And so whether you're listening or watching on YouTube, go in the description below, click the link, links.co/Empire Radio, link spelled with 2 I's. Click that landing page for everything Empire Radio. And so you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, join the Discord, join Twitch for a live stream. So we've been talking to Reed and Etsy. Will was in there. So you can talk to us as we're recording live on Twitch. You can fact check us and answer questions that if we don't have time to look something up, you can help us out. And we'll mention you on air as we did tonight with Reed and Etsy and people. But follow us on YouTube also, join Discord. We also have a fan email if you need to email us about anything. But I think that's everything. Next week, we are doing top 5 planets. I don't know. We're trying to get to figure out the schedule coming up because we're going to take most of March off. And so we're trying to get some episodes in before we take that break. And then after March is April, and that's when Maul starts. So we're just trying to get some episodes in, and we're trying to figure out our February schedule. But next week will be top 5 planets. So if you're listening, send in your voicemail, also in the link description in the description below. Send a voicemail with your favorite planets, top 5 or just your number 1. And we all know Drew's already, but because he says it every week, seems like. But I'm still trying to figure out what my list is. But
someone said in the chat earlier, like, "Hey, are you guys riding your tauntauns to work?"
No, it's just been cold. It's not snowy.
Yeah, not actually at all. It snowed a little bit last night.
Like last week,
it's supposed to snow, isn't it? It's supposed to snow this weekend.
I don't know. I thought it was supposed to warm up a little bit this weekend. Let's see. What's the forecast?
No, today is like supposed to be like the highest until Saturday. Oh yeah, true. Sunday is supposed to be
next week. Next week is supposed to be warm. Like Thursday next week says 39. That's way ahead of that. Is not going to be accurate now, but it's going to warm up over next week. So that's
I love that we're like excited. Like the other day it was like yesterday was like 9 degrees and I was at work and it felt like a heat wave. It was 9 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm like, come 40, 45 degrees, we're gonna be in like t-shirts outside.
Well, like, when it hits 35, like in March or something, and it's people will be walking around in t-shirts. Like they'll be getting out of their cars to go into a store in t-shirts,
sweating. Yeah,
and so
it's crazy because from summer to winter, like 50 or 60 is like, oh, it's getting cold. You got to put a hoodie on or something. Like, but going from winter to spring, it's like you'd be drenched in sweat.
All right,
when it's like 40 degrees.
All right, fun. Well, you all have been listening to another Maul-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
May the Force be with you.
Always.